In this video, we are going to divide whole numbers. There are some keywords that will help us as we divide whole numbers. The first word is the divisor. That's the number being divided by. If I have the number 36 divided by 4, the 4 is the divisor. The next word is a dividend. That's the number being divided. In this case, the 36 is the dividend. And then finally, we have the quotient. The quotient is the answer that we get to the division problem. In this case, our quotient is 9 because 36 divided by 4 equals 9. Let's go through a question together. This question says, find the quotient. That means we're going to find the answer to the division problem. 1,960 is our dividend. It's going to go underneath a vinculum. Many teachers call this the house. 8 is our divisor. It goes on the outside. Now we're going to start by asking ourselves, how many times does 8 go into 1? 8 does not go into 1 at all, so we're going to put a 0. Now we're going to look at the number 19 and ask ourselves, how many times does 8 go into 19? 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16, which is close. And then 8 times 3 is 24, which is too much. So we're going to go with 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16, and we're going to write that below the 19 and then subtract. 9 minus 6 is 3, and 1 minus 1 is 0. Bring that 6 down, and now we're looking at how many times can 8 go into 36? 8 goes into 36 4 times, because that's 32. 8 times 5 is 40, which would be too much. So now we subtract 6 minus 2 is 4, and 3 minus 3 is 0. Finally, we bring down that 0 and see that 8 goes into 40 exactly 5 times. 40 minus 40 is 0. So our quotient is 245. Now let's go through another one. However, if you notice, we have 124 divided by 5. 5 is not going to go into 124 evenly because we don't have a 0 or a 5 in the ones position. Sometimes division works out perfectly with no remainders, and other times there is a remainder. This one isn't going to work out perfectly. We're going to go through 3 options of what you can do when you have a division problem that doesn't work out perfectly. We're going to begin dividing just like normal. 5 does not go into 1, but 5 goes into 12 2 times, which is 10. We can subtract to get 2 left over and bring down the 4. 5 goes into 24 4 times, which is 20. We have 4 left over. The first option is to say we have 24 remainder 4. The second option is to make it a fraction. We have 24 with 4 left over out of the 5. And the third option is to continue by making it a decimal. To do this, we have to add a decimal point and a 0 and bring that 0 down. You can see that 5 goes into 40 8 times. And now we don't have any left over. That decimal point goes straight up, and our answer would be 24.8.